All right, I decided to rock this jersey on for old time's sake because the Panthers came back, came back from the dead and beat the Pittsburgh Penguins in a cardiac catch fashion at Emirates Bank Arena to get back in the winning column before their 4 days, actually 4 days off before playing again on Friday night against the Utah Hockey Club, our last Western Conference opponent of this season. So anyway, the Panthers, it's Sergei Bobrovsky with the back-to-back going to be a goaltender in this one, going up against Tristan Jarry, who was a nuisance tonight. It starts off with a Letang slap shot, which was stopped by Bobrovsky. Bennett with the wrist shot that was saved by Jarry. Mackie Samskevich is a backhand. That was also stopped by Jarry. Pittsburgh had some chances with Letang. Crosby's failed snapshot, failed bank attempt. Letang, it's been mostly Letang to start off the game with the shots on target, but all of them were stopped by Bobrovsky. But coming into 10 minutes into the game, Evgeny Malkin was stopped by Bobrovsky. And 11:25 into the first period, we have a goal. He's assisted by Gustav Forsling, and Forsling had himself a fantastic game tonight. He really did. Had a fantastic game defensively. He's assisted by Forsling. That's his 16th assist of the season. And off the snapshot, it's Sam Reinhart. Reinhart with his 34th goal of the season. Puts the Cats up 1-0 already in this game. Pretty good start. Lundell that gets called for a hold. Shut up. Lundell gets called for a hold against Ryan Graves. Pittsburgh goes on a power play. During this power play, there was a shorthanded chance by Nico Sturm, which was stopped by Jarry. That was close. I thought that would have gone in for a second there. And then Brian Russ said something about it. He's assisted by Sidney Crosby. That's his 52nd assist of the season. And Erik Karlsson's 40th assist of the season. And off the backhand, it's Brian Russ with his 24th goal of the season. And to be fair, that was a nice goal by Brian Russ. And that just gets by Bobrovsky. And it's a power play goal for the Pittsburgh Penguins. So Pittsburgh ties it up 1-1. So Pittsburgh has the momentum. Erik Karlsson tries snap and hold. That was stopped by Bobrovsky. Connor Dewar with the wrist shot. That was stopped by Bobrovsky as well. Kolyanchanok with the wrist shot, if I said it right. That was stopped by Bobrovsky. And then night before the first period ends, which, Rickard Rakell's 30th assist of the season and Sidney Crosby's 53rd assist of the season as well. Another assist for him. And off the tip-in, it's Brian Russ again. How does that one go in? As a matter of fact, how does the first one go in, right? They're both kind of like fluky kind of goals. Because this was a tip-in. That looks more convincing. But the first one, though, this is a backhand, right? I would say it's more of a smack in, because I think the first one required one hand with one hand stick. This one is kind of familiar, but not with one hand though. That just penetrates through Bobrovsky, and nonetheless, Brian Russ got his second goal of the game, and he takes a lead for the Penguins 2-1 against the Panthers. That sucked. Philip Tomasino with the tip, and that was stopped by Bobrovsky. We go to second period, down 2-1. So that's fun, right? Especially when we're struggling as of late. Barkov with the wrist shot, that was stopped by Jarry. Verhaeghe with the rebound, that was stopped by Jarry as well. Florida looking to get some... And, Florida was slow in the first period, too. I think they only got like 4 shots on target in the first quarter. No, that ain't good news at all. Rodriguez with the hook against Kevin Hayes, and Pittsburgh scores immediately. 20 seconds after the power play starts. He's assisted by Matt let's see. I'm going to try. Grzelk. There we go. Matt Grzelk was 32nd assist of the season. And Brian Russ hit 3-point night. Brian Russ was 29th assist of the season. And off the slap shot, it's Evgeny Malkin with his 15th goal of the season. Yes, he still scores goals, Evgeny Malkin. 3-1 Pittsburgh. Not looking good for the Panthers. Then Brian Russ hooks Carter Verhaeghe. So it's Panthers finally going on a power play. Because there were some calls early in the game that are just not being called. But this one, during this power play, Mackie Samskevich with the wrist shot that was stopped by Jari. Off the rebound to Reinhart. And off the rebound right back to Reinhart. And Jari stopped all the pucks. Great saves by him. But in the end, the Panthers were coming. And you cannot stop Reinhart. He will come after you, and he will definitely make your life miserable. And he will get that second goal of the game. He's assisted by Bobrovsky, actually. He's assisted by Sergei Bobrovsky. His first assist of the season. Way to go, Bob. And, of course, Alexander Barkov's 45th assist of the season. And off the wrist shot, it's Reinhart. 35th goal of the season. And it's second in the game. Second in the game. Just like Brian Russ, this is the second goal of the game. It's a power play goal for the Panthers. So both teams have power play goals at this point. So that's good news. So Panthers are down 3-2. And beyond that goal, Letang's shot hit the crossbar. Oh, that was close. Reinhart with the wrist shot. That was stopped. All right, of course, Verhaeghe was robbed. And then Tobias Bjornfoot with the wrist shot that was stopped by Jari. And Jari immediately flings the puck back to the other side while the Panthers were changing. And it was too late because there was too many men. So the Penguins will go on the power play. This penalty will be... this penalty... I swear, one of these days, when I'm feeling better, I won't have to butcher anymore. This penalty kill will be served by Evan Rodriguez. Rodriguez will serve this penalty. So Pittsburgh goes on the power play. Heinen with the wrist shot that was stopped by Bobrovsky. Letang before the power play ends. That with the slap shot that was saved by Bobrovsky. And this power play's killed off. Panthers did a good job with the penalty kill. So great job there. Letang would not give up, though, as he would get a wrist shot, but that was, of course, stopped by Bobrovsky. But we go to the third period, down a goal. So this is Panthers' chance to try to do something that they don't have to do as much no more. And that's do cardiac cats. So anyway... Forcing with the slap shot that was stopped by Jari. Bjornfoot with the wrist shot that was also stopped by Jari. Rodriguez's wrist shot was failed attempt. And only meanwhile, Connor Timmins with the cross check against Samskevich. Florida goes on the power play, and they had shots late in the power play, but there would be a shorthanded chance. Reinhardt's shot was blocked by Blake Lizotte, and Lizotte's snapshot tries to go towards Bobrovsky, and that was stopped by Bobrovsky. That was going to be a breakaway. That was going to be a breakaway effort, and that was stopped by Bobrovsky. Great save by Sergei. Awesome shot save there. Denied. Lundell's wrist shot was stopped by Jari. Lundell tries again. That was also stopped by Jari. Raquel's wrist shot was stopped by Bobrovsky. This penalty is killed off, and the Raquel shot was stopped by Bobrovsky. But Panthers were coming. They're not giving up. They are going to they're going to want to get this game tying goal. And knowing them, they would not stop until they finally do so. and they were able to do so with 14:29 into the third period. We have a game-tying goal. He's assisted by Nate Schmidt. That's his 13th assist of the season. And Itu Loserita's 14th assist of the season. And off the slap shot, it's Anton Lundell's 16th goal of the season. Tristan Chari's leg just lifted up at the exact wrong time. So, beautiful timing by Lundell. Horrible luck by Tristan Chari. If he would have kept that leg on the ice for another second, that would have been a save. But he lifted up at just the wrong time, and that puck went to the back of the net. So it's tied 3-3. Tied 3-3. Lundell tries to get a go-ahead goal, but that was stopped by Chari. Raquel with the snapshot, that was also stopped by Chari. Nate Schmidt was robbed by Chari. Seth Jones tries to get a shot off, but that was stopped by Chari. And then we go to overtime. 3-3. Third overtime against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Will we get a game winner? Let's do a little bit of a recap. First game back in December. We lost 5-4 to the Penguins in a comeback fashion too. We were coming back a few goals down with Matthew Tkachuk's 4-point night game. But in that game, Brian Rust would score that overtime goal. Anybody remember that? That game was a little bit of a heartbreaker. The second game, it was at Amerant Bank Arena. That game also went to overtime. But no goals happened in overtime. This is Spencer Knight on net. Remember that. But that goes with a shootout. Excuse me. Barkov's wrist shot was stopped by Chari. Spencer Knight stopped Raquel and Sidney Crosby. And Reinhart and Lundell would get that finisher back in January to win that game 3-2. What about this game? Let's talk about it. So I should point out that the face-off percentage is really high at this point for the Penguins. They are at 70%. So they know how to win face-offs. and this is no exception. Sidney Crosby is so damn good at the face-off circle. He wins against Barkov, and Lazat's snapshot, 2 minutes and 25 seconds into the overtime. Snapshot was stopped by Bobrovsky. That was that was robbery. That was a pure robbery by Bobrovsky. Reinhardt's shot was blocked by Raquel. The Panthers would get the puck back. Carver Hage's wrist, that should have went in. I thought that went in. I really thought that puck went in. And then Forsling's shot was wide. If it wasn't for Gustav Forsling stealing the puck away from the Penguins, we probably would have had a different conversation. But Forsling was all over the Penguins defensively, and that is what an amazing defender that he has become for the Florida Panthers, and I appreciate what he's done. For Hagee, again with the wrist shot that was stopped by Chari. Philip Tomasino tries to tip it in, but Bobrovsky with the fast break chance, I think, if I remember, would rob Tomasino, and we go to shootout. Second time in a row against the Penguins. So, shootout time again. First up, it's Barkov. And Barkov with a filthy backhand that went through the legs of Tristan Chari to score 1-0 in shootouts. Next shot, Ricard Raquel with the smash shot, and Bobrovsky was able to stop that one. Not much of a problem. Lundell tries to do a little backhand, but that was stopped by Tristan Chari. And here comes Sidney Crosby, future Hall of Famer versus future Hall of Famer. Or let me rephrase it. Let me reword it. Stanley Cup champ versus Stanley Cup champ. Sidney Crosby with the snapshot, and Bobrovsky stops Sidney Crosby from tying up. And what a remarkable save that was. Reinhart with the chance to win it, and that snapshot hit the crossbar. What was that? So at this point, it's all up to Sergei Bobrovsky to win it, and he did against Brian Rust with the wrist shot, and that shot almost went to the back of the net. That puck was, by the heel, not the heel, the on top of the foot angle, between the leg and the foot, right there, on the foot of Bobrovsky, and that puck stayed out. And, and Barkov's backhand shootout goal was all it takes. And Bobrovsky stopped all three Penguins shootout shots. Beautiful game by Sergei Bobrovsky, especially in the shootout and overtime. As the final score in this game would be 4-3 Panthers. They came back from 3-1 down. Beautiful. Now, when we look at the team stats, they shot more in the third period into a little bit of an overtime. 30 shots on targets for the Panthers, 27 for the Penguins. 31 hits for the Panthers. 21 21 hits for the Penguins. 40 face-off wins for the Penguins. And the Panthers only got 17 face-off wins. Remarkable. 3 power play opportunities for the Penguins. They got 2 power play goals. We do get 1 power play goal with Reinhart. 18 block shots for the Penguins. 9 block shots for Florida. 6 takeaways for Florida. 2 takeaways for Pittsburgh. 10 giveaways for Florida. And 14 giveaways for the Penguins. I want to see if they updated anything regarding stars of the game. So far, they have not. Let me check their social media. Please tell me they did. Yes, there we go. 1 star goes to Sam Reinhart with 1 star, which was remarkable. 2 stars goes to Brian Rust, and 3 stars goes to Alexander Barkov. So that is your stars of the game. And one more thing before I end things off. Congratulations to Florida Atlantic University Owls. They are your 2025 AAU College Hockey National Champions. Congratulations to the FAU Owls for winning it all in Division II. I'm so happy you guys did that. And hockey runs through the state of Florida. It's awesome. It's actually remarkable to say that. Congratulations, FAU. So, yeah, man, that's going to do it for this one. If you like this video, and I'm so sorry that you had to hear me with this voice. I am still under the weather. I hope not for long, though. Tomorrow's an off day, so maybe I can focus on getting my health back in shape tomorrow. And then Tuesday, I'll go right back to work. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it this one. If you like this one, hit the like button, subscribe for content, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Good night, everybody.